Okay, let's go. So there was not Kerban. Oh, Gratiana, I think is the person I need to talk to. Let me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and
Cass,
listen in,
you have
guys.
you have Geomancer, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the Fortification skill book?
What's that one do?
Fortification gives you 46 physical armor, cannot be teleported, removes poison, bleeding, burning, acid, and decay.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Huh?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I think you can even cast that on others. So
Yeah, it's got 13-meter range.
yeah, so it's got a
Oh,
13.
cool.
It's got a 13-meter range. You can cast that on others. So that can be handy.
You can also get Fossil Strike skill book, which is that clump of dirt that explodes, does damage and explodes into oil. Poison Dart.
I have poison dart.
Okay.
Eventually, there'll be a big mud meteor one that you'll get your hands on, probably if it's like the first one, and it actually
Nice.
drops it, and so it drops a big old meteor and explodes to a bunch of poison.
Oh, cool.
Let's get you Fortify at least. And we'll get you the Fossil Strike also.
Sounds good.
Just because it gives you more options.
Well, before you go too crazy with that, let's find out what's going to happen with these soul jars, because you may be just redoing what you just did.
That's the save.
Well, we're from a fresh save right now, so
Oh,
listen in.
I sent those over.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Sit down and listen for a while. I should find that sound blurb. Ad break.
Stay a while and listen.
Yep, that's what it was. Stay a while and listen.
Yep.
Why am I drawing a blank? That's
Diablo. The first Diablo. Was it Diablo or was it Diablo 2?
It was Deckard Cain, so that was the first one.
Yeah. Well, he was in the second one too.
I think he was technically in the third one as well, but I think the actual phrase was in the first one. I have to look it up now. I'm curious. But anyways, everybody's listening. Have you found them?
Mm-hmm.
Did you bring the soul jars? I'm thinking one. So where my concern comes in is that there's like 5 or 6 of these soul jars. There's no way they're going to give all of us like 6 soul points or source points for this if they actually turn in 1 for 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where my concern with this is. If it gives me 1 for each one that I have, then we distribute them and we all get additional source points. No big deal.
But if she wants all of them,
well, if she's going to take all the ones I have on me, then that's not going to work.
Well, I don't think they give you a permanent source point. I think they are just like something you can carry around and gain your source point back.
Maybe. We'll see.
For the soldier, Margariana. So she's a skeleton.
She is. Hold on to your soul jars. You have some questions
really
you'd like answered
closely
first. She's got a mask on.
Oh yeah, but you can see her hands. probably have gloves. I just never look closely at her.
I can't zoom in right now, so.
I kind of feel inclined to 1.
Sort of.
Oh yeah, if you zoom in on her, you can see she has skeletal hands and feet.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Hold on, so I kind of want to go with 3. I want some answers.
Yeah, if we give her hers, and then after that, when she's like, give me the rest, you can be like, no. Answers.
Maybe.
I
Go
mean,
that
we can
way.
always reload, so
Yep.
whatever. All good.
Kind of want to just let her tell her tale on this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gives you an option to just leave.
it's like, well, now that you're telling this story, yeah, have a nice day.
Right.
Oh, that's nice, dear. Bye.
Right.
Mhm.
Kind of thinking sit in silence
Fine.
still.
Stand in silence or sympathize. Both of them should theoretically allow the
Continue the story.
continuation of the story.
Only the obvious choice is 2.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily the obvious choice, but it is probably the more sympathetic of the choices.
Yeah.
And clearly,
Keep
she's
calm,
trying to make
anyways.
up for past
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yep.
Hmm.
Scoff at her alligator
I
tears.
don't have time for this. Have a nice
Right.
day.
So that statement about two source hunters freeing her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why does
That would
that?
have been us from the
That's what I was
first game.
thinking. I'm thinking that was us from the first game. I just don't remember this character.
Oh, we might not have run into her.
Possible.
She was already under his control. She might not have been there.
No, but what we did to free some of the things that Brachus had done in that region may have freed her. Maybe.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of. Because it's too convenient of a tie-in. Two source hunters, and that's what the game is each. So in the first Divinity Original Sin, we each got to control one character that was specific, and then one kind of tag-along character, more minion-ish. It still gave us four characters, but that's why when we went to go look at playing one, found out that it can only be a two-player game because there's actually only two protagonist characters. There's not four. The other sub character or whatever is more of just somebody extra you can control to make a round party. So, but anyways, I'm thinking one.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up. She does not appear in the first game.
Okay, thanks. Just to check. Ooh, she has all kinds of fun stuff. What does she got? What's she got? Summoning? Yeah, I have backlash. That's not too nice.
Can you talk to her about the other soul jars now?
Well, except for so I have a choose reward section here now.
No.
So I'm going to get
Very
some
nice.
gold, an earth tongue mushroom, a soggy nail bomb. Okay. Magical leather slacks, laced scale armor, magical stone wand, and a magical dwarven staff. The wand and the staff I don't imagine are going to be. I don't imagine either
No.
one of those. The wand or the staff I don't think are going to necessarily be great for us. I mean, the wand is 11 to 13 poison damage plus 5% accuracy. The dwarven staff is 18 to 22 water. 100% chance to freeze surfaces set atrophy for one turn. 20% chance to succeed. The laced scale armor is a strength armor. It is 33 fizz, 7 magic, plus 1 huntsman.
I mean, that's really good armor.
It is. And then the legs are 14 physical, 9 magic, finesse 12 requirement, plus 2 initiative.
I mean, that would be you or Cass, so I don't know.
It would. I know they'd be an upgrade armor wise for me. I don't remember what else I have. Oh, I know what I have on. I have 10% earth resistance right now. 10 fizz, 7 magic. So it'd be a 4-point physical, 2-point magical upgrade for me. The initiative, well, it's nice. I think I'm far enough ahead of the game on initiative right now that I think it would be more beneficial for Cass to get her drug up in the initiative order a little bit. But is that Panza an upgrade for you, Cass?
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, we can do that. Or is the chess piece a good upgrade for Jor or Jer?
It's only a minor upgrade for me, and I don't need Huntsman.
Okay, Jer.
Which one? What was it again?
33 fizz, 7 magic. Chest armor.
33 fizz. Oh yeah, that's a significant jump for chest armor.
But it's got +1 huntsman.
And I have +1 strength on this, but it's more than double my current armor plate. I've got a 15-3 armor plate.
That's hard. Because the
Sure
+2,
is.
well, +2 to initiative for Cass could be huge. Because aren't you kind of falling at the back end of the initiative order lately, Cass?
She's always at the end of the initiative order.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get you these. Nope.
If it matters, I don't think the stats were a big upgrade. Definitely not comparatively.
Well, no, not in comparison to what Jer would get out of the chest armor piece, but that +2 to initiative will drag you up the order some, which means less mobs will be ahead of you.
That's always a good thing.
Yep, being able to act first means you're able to do things to make yourself live longer.
Or kill them other faster.
Yeah. So might have all been moot because she's not willing to talk to me about soul jars anymore at all.
I don't think she wanted the other ones. I think she just wanted hers.
Probably.
I'm kind of curious. Why don't we save and use the jar, see what happens?
Well, everybody has a source point, so you'd have to get rid of a source point.
Yeah, but does it just replenish a source point, or does it allow you to
I
have a
believe
second
that's all it does. No, I don't think it permanently gives you a source point, because I have a feeling these aren't going to be all that uncommon.
Well,
Well, like, here's Captain Sex Zapor's soul jar. So you can use the jar, and it gives you a description of what's on the jar, and it gives you the option to place your hand on the jar. Interesting. You might want to see this. Place your hand on the jar, and it spins the life. Why is something's not working right with... Oh, that's why. This whole time the game music hasn't been going through to the stream because it was still on settings I was playing with earlier and not on this. Oops, sorry everyone.
As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power for a price. He picks off your golden scales one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got was shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
So here's the option to remove the lid from the jar and absorb the soul inside.
Yep.
You can also smash it to pieces. But that description of being in a lonesome tower, that sounds like where we found those tyrant's boots. So there's a few more pieces. How much you want to bet each one of these might describe a location where one of the tyrant pieces is?
Seems likely.
Because he talked about being locked in a lone tower. So
Did you save it?
yeah, just before I did this.
You can try to absorb the soul then, see what happens.
Something within you strains. You are replete. You cannot absorb more source.
There you go. It just restores a source point. It's a source pot.
Someone wants to talk. Someone, I had an exclamation point above my head for a minute. I don't know if anybody's close by to talk to me or not. No?
I don't know where you are.
Or by Gratiana still.
Oh, there you are.
There
But
you
I
go,
don't have-
exclamation.
It's
Gone already.
That did not last very long, did it? Now, did that soul jar go away? It did not.
No, because you didn't absorb it.
Yep.
I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
So you can go through each of these and it'll give us a location for...
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still twisting in your gut.
That one also
The
said
vision
it's up.
fades.
Jer and I have a conversation pieced together now.
Mm-hmm.
I can do little but condemn that necromancer's cowardice and greed.
Your turn, Jer.
She must have been acting against Brachus Rex for him to have come for her like that.
My welcome is yours.
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
Did you see? Blessed are Gareth's back. Grant these soldiers He's here to take us home. I pray you will strengthen their spells and set their blades aflame. I pray you
I told you,
will bless
lads,
their
we'll
armor,
be heading home in
so
no
no
time.
curse.
So that one also said something about being taken to a tower, etc. So I don't know.
I
maybe they don't necessarily indicate the locations of, unless there's another tower that we're going to find on the island yet. That piece. I mean, I guess it's possible.
Finally get out of here. Now that
Keep your wits about you, Leia. We need you.
It's good to see you. We were afraid. We were so afraid.
So we'll only have the one purging wand, right?
Divine
Yeah.
We
blessings.
appreciate your
It's
hospitality.
good to see Gareth safe and sound.
My welcome is
Did you
yours.
see? Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
Blessed Armadia, grant these soldiers your protection. I pray you will strengthen their spells and set their blades aflame. I pray you will bless their armor so no curse may pass it. I pray you see them safe. I pray this in your name.
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back
Get
of
out
these
of here.
swamps.
Now that Gareth's returned.
Okay. Well, so
Did you see?
the purging wands are the trick to the Shriekers, according to the journal book.
Yeah, they said that earlier in the text. Was if you could kill the Shriekers by absorbing or eliminating their source.
Yeah.
Grant these soldiers
served me
your
well,
protection.
sir.
I pray you will strengthen their spells
You didn't lose
and
your
set
head.
their
Well
blades
done, my lad.
aflame.
Yes,
I
sir.
pray you will bless their
Thank you,
armor.
sir.
Oh, apparently I still need to talk to Zalskar as well.
Blessings.
I
It's
pray
good
you
to see
see
Gareth
them
safe and
safe.
sound.
I pray this in your name.
There is, or there was. So I apparently still need to talk to Zalskar myself for my storyline piece. There's the Shrieker that we found west of
Gareth's back.
that vault, the Hollow Marsha's ruined castle teleport point. There was that one Shrieker that was over there that we found. So you could try the wand out on that one. I think that'll give us some more area that we can explore over there that we haven't touched. But I'm gonna head over towards Zalskar to go do my storyline piece. So Hollow Marsha's bridge is where I'm teleporting to, but you can probably listen from there.
The hooded man exudes a restrained menace that near matches your own. As he raises his head, the hood falls back, revealing the gleaming bone visage of an undead.
Oh yeah, we still have to give Fane back his stupid Ripper too, don't we?
Maybe it's possible we can use it for Cass as well.
True. There is a conversation going on, if anyone's interested.
Yep.
Be not frightened of me, delicate-fleshed one. There's far worse than my bite in this quagmire. Yours, for instance. Oh, I'd recognize that pretty face of yours in a sea of thousands. Shame those lizards spoiled it so. Neat little feats of magic, though, those scars. Tell me, did he only make you dig them daggers deep? Or did he make you swing like a monkey, too? He really is a hoot and a half like that, your master.
One or three.
Punch him, and what passes for a face?
Yeah, I don't think that's probably the best answer, but one or three.
One probably seems the least confrontational.
Well, it also follows the storyline. I found out from Griff that he'd be here because I remember I ate
Yeah.
a chunk of Griff.
Indeed, my dear. The cad calling himself a cook is correct. I am Zalaskar. I'm a lone wolf. I'm older than the ruins of man, and I've heard of you, Sabine. I'm afraid I must decline.
Don't know that you can actually eat a skeletal person to gain the memories.
People, yes, but not me, Sabine. I've known life and death and the wasteland in between. Do you really think you can intimidate me?
Well, obviously finesse is my best skill, but I have 0 actual persuasion. Yeah, figured as much.
Your assumption is delightfully naive. Even in the flesh, I never did right by a lady. I did other things entirely, and I'm going to show you what they were.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, that's rather inconvenient. Wow. Hold on.
I'm making my way over there. Well, that's the one that we can teleport to, isn't it?
Yeah, just south of him is the Marsh Bridge's teleportation.
Oh, inconvenient.
Combat immediately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't even think you can be sneaking when you come through the portal.
No.
Why are we fighting him?
Because he attacked?
Yeah, because he decided he didn't want to play nicely with me anymore. I don't know if it's because I pushed a little too hard for information or something, because they really didn't give me many options.
No,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
the other option was a whole lot more confrontational. Yeah, I've got this nice little needle here, well, if you're not going to tell me, I'm just going to eat you. Well, except for he's a skeleton, and the elves say the memory's in the flesh. And, well, adds up. I guess Cass can try being sneaking when she comes through and see if she can actually accomplish not being caught up in the combat. Cass?
Why are we fighting this guy? It looked like you provoked him.
I really wasn't given many options, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, he actually took some of the nicest possible routes through and still got attacked.
Oh, okay.
I had no chance of avoiding this fight from the moment I talked to him, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either. Because your choice was be nice or attack, and you went nice, and then you tried to persuade him to tell you what he knows, and then he said, "No, I'm going to kill you."
Yeah. Hydrosophist, Aerotherapy,
Go into sneak mode, and then use the teleport to the bridge.
Yep. Use a teleport to come to the Hellmarsh Bridge, but try be sneaky before you teleport, please. See if you can at least come in and not be stuck in combat right away.
Sneak him.
You're through
Oh,
and
you're
sneaky?
not in Apparently you can go through sneaking.
Yep, that worked.
You might need to work your way around. Oh, can you shoot him from back?
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case.
Well,
fire away.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can join combat, that way you're at least in on this turn.
Use your barrage or whatever your strongest armor affecting attack is.
You have those
this fight's
pants
gonna
on.
take a little bit.
Let's see here.
No, she didn't put on any of the new equipment. Oh well.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Whoops.
Fine, it's just one guy this time, and the only one who has initiative high enough to beat him was Tristad, so it wouldn't have made a difference.
See here. His physical armor, directed dealing. So that's bleeding. Oh. 30 left. Bummer. Got a staff, so I'm going to assume he's a caster, which means he's probably not going to want to.
He is a level 4 Hydro, Sophist, Aerothurge, and Necromancer.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if this will give me my backstab damage as well. It might, but we'll see. It did.
Ooh. Really? That's all he did?
Well, I mean, he has ruptured tendons on right now, so he took a fair amount of damage just trying to walk away from me. Sit, Ubu, sit. Can't hit him.
It won't let me battle charge at him. Oh, the stupid bushes are in the way. Really?
Really? We gotta go around the bush.
I can't charge the bushes.
That's fine.
That's okay, because this just barely has the range.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
Get in there, Jer. Shield throw or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Saving graces, I think. So he was a trader. He had items for sale, etc. And usually those types of people, when you kill them, they drop everything they had for sale.
Yep.
So, and I know you used him at one point as a dumping ground, so there's a good possibility we're going to pick up a whole bunch of crap.
Sounds good to me. Just block them full of arrows, as many arrows as you can.
Yep.
Or if you got some other fun skills. Clunk.
Honestly, I probably could have even soloed this guy at this point with the way I was tore into him.
There's a chance. I mean, it's not like he's done. He has no chance of survival. That knockdown was the end of him.
Oh yeah, because I still have 2 knockdowns. You still have a few.
Just go brutalize him. We're good.
I actually can't.
You can't?
Nope. I can't actually reach him with. I only get 2 AP points after I go through that whole. That opening salvo that I do sacrifices 2 of my AP points from the next turn to be able to use them that turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's part of my punishment for, pushing the limit. That's why the adrenaline is not.
He's just gonna stand up and we'll just knock him down again.
Yeah.
You could do that, or you could just save your AP points and then you get a whole bunch next round. But I don't think he's gonna survive.
No.
Get him, Jer. Teach him a lesson.
Hi, kitten. Oh yeah, that really taught him.
Well, my shield bash is worth like 56 compared to that one. My silly little pointy stick is not much. I've got the spells. Some things are fun, but nothing.
No, that's fine.
He's got too much magic armor.
Yep. Well, and that's why I used the rupture tendons on him, because even if I didn't do enough damage to rip away the last of his physical armor, I figured he was going to try and move away, which means that I was just going to do more damage to him as he walked away. That was actually pretty fun to watch. Hi. What? Huh?
I'll yield to none.
Tentacle lash? What?
Uh-huh.
Someone picked up polymorph?
Yep.
Okay. Come here. You're just gonna sit here and watch?
And he has atrophy now, so he cannot use weapon attacks or skills.
Oh, darn. And now he's crippled. Oh, you're gonna leave me now? Okay.
Yeah, it was the reason I picked up Polymorph, was to pick up Tentacle Lash.
Ah.
And look, you get to finish him off.
Aw, how nice.
Plus, a level of Polymorph gives you a 1 skill point. Or not a skill point, an attribute point. So then I was able to pick up Memory.
Not as much off of him that I thought.
Oh well.
I mean, it. So, Withered Heart, that's interesting. Sundering Cleaver, two-handed axe, 19 to 21 physical damage, +1 strength, +1 warfare, requires strength 11, has a 1.5 meter range on it. Grant skill thick of the fight, grant skill all in.
Battleborn sword is cool. Did you just get that one?
Yeah, just got that from him too.
Ooh,
It's got
that's
+3
nice.
initiative. That's nice.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I see you right here.
But Jerry's already got a really fun weapon, so that one's mine. Hee
I see you right here, Mary. I really do. I'm trying to move my mouse around so that I can do things. Mary has decided that it is. She has decided it is love me now, damn it time.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Okay. Yeah, my bags are open, so you could just take them.
Uh-huh. I stole the sword.
I
My
saw
sword.
that. Decomposing Terramancer's belt, 6 physical armor, 10% earth resistance, 10% poison resistance. Hi.
That one should probably be for you.
I have 8 physical armor right now. So... I mean, it's only 2 physical armor difference, and it's a 10% decrease in the earth and poison that I would take, so...
Yeah, I think it's just a self then.
Yeah.
Unless Jer wants to use the axe, a two-handed axe. I don't think we have any use for that either.
It's pretty, though. But yeah, you lose your shield.
Mm-hmm. I like my shield better.
Staff is interesting, too. Commander of the Tides, 16 to 20 water, +1 intelligence. Arcane Stitch. That looks like, is that the same icon that your Frost Armor one is?
No. It's closer in look to the restoration spell, but that's not the same either.
No, because it's got the shield around the person. That's why I'm like, it looks like it's a shield type
Nope.
Heart of Steel skill book for Polymorph 2 provides 34 physical armor. Your heart pumps liquid metal, creating a robust layer of physical armor. Restores physical armor each turn. Restore 19 physical armor for 4 turns.
Yeah, I'm only going to Polymorph 1, so doesn't help.
Okay. I can consume the withered... Oh, excuse me, Mary. I did not intend to do that quite yet. No. Off the keyboard. Blasted cat. Got a conversation thing here, because I was checking out the heart and Mary clicked the button on the keyboard that made me eat it, so it's a good thing I saved it beforehand. She just decided to roll over and just face roll the keyboard.
Present.
You are getting more and more demanding, aren't you? Alright.
You see him sitting around a campfire with a band of lone wolves, laughing as their leader tells a tale. Roost is the leader's name. He boasts of how he caught you in his snares and delivered you to the master. You must find Roost and have a chat.
With a needle.
Yep.
Okay, where to next?
Is there anything left in the city for us to do?
Yes and no. There is... Well, actually... No, all the red quest marker flags are gone from inside the city. Because Nabora's not going to take our collars off anymore, because we already got them off from somebody else. Magister Boris is dead, and that was part of your storyline. Oh, I wonder... Okay. So, part of the storyline in the journal said that if we, now that we've left Fort Joy and been out in the marshlands, all Magisters will attack us on sight. I wonder if when we were chasing down that one guy and you went down below at that one spot, if you entered the area just enough to cause you to have the flag on you that makes you auto-kill, makes you cost. Remember when all of a sudden all the Magisters were mad at you for no reason?
Yep.
So, do we want to try returning the... do we wish to try and return the Face Ripper to Fane, or...
Can always go talk to him.
Okay. There is no fast way to do that. There's... Really?
I could teleport into the middle of town.
Yeah, that's about... Fort Joy Ghetto.
How did we get to Fane? God, I don't remember.
He's in that little weird alcove that's behind the hidden bush line. I'm already
I just
over
don't
that
remember
way.
where that... Okay.
I don't know if everybody needs to come over here, unless for some reason this dude's also suddenly going to be mad at me too.
Well, I mean, he's got 32 hit points.
Yeah, no.
You won't even survive a half a round of your character's gentle ministrations.
You're 100% correct.
Again, can't you see I'm rather busy?
He lifts the corpse's eyelids, peering underneath.
It could be worse, although they could certainly be better.
Nope.
Nope.
Yes.
I'm feeling we can use that for cast somehow. I just don't know how.
Well, it's a helmet that she would wear, and then she can choose to turn into human, lizard, elf, dwarf, which may open up conversation pieces. But it's a level 1 helmet with 0 armor or abilities or anything to it.
So you just use it in town and such. I just thought maybe I had to use the face.
I think it gives you the option. Instead of just appearing as an undead with a mask on or something like that, it gives you the actual appearance of a different race.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the only thing I can think of. Alright, well, fine then. Got that. Oh, there are vines apparently over there. Let's teleport to Hollowmarsh's ruined castle, and we can try that purging wand out on a set of Shriekers.
Going for the Shriekers?
Going for, yeah, the Hollowmarsh castle. There was that, one Shrieker out the west side that we had found. Yeah, that one.
Does that get us? Access to this side of the map or something?
Well, there's a section of the map over here that we really can't get into without getting into combat with this thing, it appears. For one. For two, it lets us test the purging wand out now. I believe you have it.
I believe that is correct.
And it requires an int 11, so...
Whatever it is, it looks dangerous.
Did you...
What did it do?
It's started a... yeah. Make sure you have the wand equipped and then use the special ability from the wand on it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Purge!
Yep.
What is that?
What is that?
Dead.
It looks dangerous.
Alright. Jared, go ahead and talk to Tarlene here.
The who? The where?
There's a person by the tree right here, Jerry.
Oh, there they are.
The vines. That takes
She
us
don't want to talk.
No?
She says, "March on, stranger. I'm busy killing magisters."
Now she's gonna walk away. Okay.
That's very convenient. So are we.
And then there's vines. to a place that we've already been.
Yeah, but then there's stuff up this way to a place that we've not been yet.
Yeah. It's just
Nothing
that's where
here.
she was the vines to the place we've already been.
Okay. Well, now we know that the wand works nicely on Shriekers.
And hopefully we won't need that charge for elsewhere.
It shouldn't be a problem of... It's just number of uses 3 or 4. Good point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might
Not
want to reload
sure.
since we didn't find anything of value this way.
Yeah, and we can get up here from below. We don't actually need to kill the Shrieker to get up here.
I think
Did we
if
get
you
anything off the Shrieker?
No. I don't think we got anything off any of the bodies that were down here, did we?
Nothing that won't be on him again.
Oh, yeah. So,
Got rabbit meat, some arrow shafts,
an empty potion bottle. Yeah,
Yep.
no, that's okay.
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Okay, well. Then never mind. Let's go back to... We can exit out the south end of this and head towards the beach to the direct east.
Well, it'd be interesting to talk to that lady before we get rid of the Shrieker.
See if she has anything better to
Where?
say.
I thought we already did.
No, we didn't.
Did we? I don't remember ever talking to her. We might have, but...
We found the Shrieker from inside of the fort.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, we'll let George investigate that.
I meant about... I don't know.
Note that if you were her foe, you'd hardly admit it.
Yeah, right. Jor's in conversation. He actually has something to say instead of just kind of being like, eh.
Yep. I'm a friend.
Your face for treachery.
All right then, you can pass. But I suggest you don't. I suggest you turn around and head another direction in time. The Magisters of a Shrieker up there. It killed my friend. May have killed that Magister too. I wouldn't tangle with it alone. Fact, I wouldn't tangle with it at all.
Ooh, that's an opportunity maybe to get something more out of her just by...
Which one, number one?
Number 2 would actually... It sounds like it'd be...
I mean, we can't kill it without the wand.
No.
Well, do what she says.
On the island to take on a Shrieker. You're welcome to try. Just...
She gives you a lot.
Well then, if we're going to be friends, let me mark your map. See this place? There are others hiding there. You should join them. You're welcome. Once Gareth emerges from the keep there, he and I will join you directly. He may be interested in you. Me? Not so much.
Yeah.
She hides her joy behind a cool look.
Well then, you have done us a service. I must find the others and get the hell off this goddamned island. I suggest you do the same.
With a nod of respect, she turns.
Okay.
Gone.
See that.
Yeah, so just don't get in the Shrieker's line of sight, that's all.
I'll see how close I can get.
You want me to save before you do that?
No, I'm not getting any closer.
Okay.
Oh,
The
the
only
other
other
thing
thing
I
I
had
just-
is our local over here, the blind guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got a rat over here to talk to as well. Ask if you want to come to where I am. I've got a rat over here you can talk to.
Figuring out a way down.
If you double click on my portrait and then just click on the ground next to me, your character will start moving there all on her own.
Okay. I didn't want to walk past the shrieker on accident.
Along the backside shouldn't be a problem. Along the front side would be where the problem would come in. And your character, ideally your character shouldn't take that route. But see the rat just down a ways. Yep.
Oh, yes.
Wow, not a very fun rat. Alright, that wasn't useful at all. In fact, I almost feel like we should kill him. Wonder if there's a quest for killing rats. Anyways.
Who's there? I can hear you. Captain, is that you? Captain.
I think that rat is there to try to lure you into the ambush.
Possibly.
Well, he's a rude little rat.
He is a very rude little rat.
And now he's a dead rat.
Drained wand, Magister's journal, an elven skeleton. Lots of stuff over here.
Is that you?
Yep.
Where is everybody?
Alright.
Who's there?
Go chat. Go chat with him, Jer.
I can hear you. Captain, is that you?
That's true.
We can't see you anyways.
Alright.
Stop! Stop! Who goes there?
Why don't we just start with what happened to your face?
He raises his sword.
State your name! Now!
Really?
I like number 3. See if we can trick him.
Yeah, right. Go for it.
Groat! I don't know any Groat. Tell me the truth. Who are you?
Strength is probably your highest one, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I can't see anything. I feel like a sheep in a wolf's den. So, how much did you hear back at the fort?
1.
I don't know how it all went so wrong so fast. We came to get the purging wands from Brachus's old armory. Loaded up the last of them without any trouble. The cart was good going. But we hit a snag. Those bloody skeletons had laid a trap for us. They turned the cart, pulled us out by our hair. We lost Faray. Landon and I beat the rest back. But not before one of them got me across the ice.
Tell him to head back to the fort. The man can't even see.
No, I mean, all the magisters back at the fort are dead, so you ain't gonna find any help.
He's not even gonna. Well, I mean, he could possibly live on the way back, considering we've killed everything in between. Ask if he can take a closer look at his wounds. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. How bad is it?
Hold your hand to his cheek, tell him it's bad.
He pauses for a moment, then gently takes your hand from his cheek, holds it a moment, and drops it.
I
should see a healer. Maybe there's still time.
Good luck, Bucky.
You can watch the cart, right? We can't leave it here. It's very important.
It's a very important empty cart.
So you'd be glad to?
Feels for your shoulder. He shakes it twice, then reaches up and pats your cheek, probably a little harder than he means to.
Thank you. I can get myself back to the fort fine. After all these expeditions, I know the way well enough. Thank you.
Magister Willow, or whatever her name is still at the fort. She can heal him, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should have picked his pocket.
I mean, he's still around.
So what was
he's about to walk into the fort with all the fire. Oh, now he's gone. I think.
He may be just out of range.
I don't know. He got to the edge of the fort and poofed, I think. Yeah, he's gone. He poofed.
Okay.
This thing's full of Persian wands, but we can't interact with it at all.
Yeah, there was a journal that was sitting here.
The cart's full of Persian wands?
Supposedly, but...
No, I'm sure the undead took it.
Yeah.
So, I've been wondering what we're supposed to deal with the boss of the undead group.
So the Magister's journal reads, I'm not sure what's more insulting, that Dallas's new advisor issued the command instead of the Hammer herself, or that I'm suddenly to perform a menial scavenger hunt. I signed up to protect and serve, not to wander the island searching for these artifacts of the tyrant. Dallas's friend warned me that wearing any of these artifacts without the others also equipped would see me inflicted with a great curse. But I think he just wants to ensure I don't keep one of them for myself. Fat chance of that. So actually, they may not have had wands in the cart. They may have had one of the tyrant pieces.
Possible. There's a bear cub over here you can talk to.
And there's this Yimit up here that you can talk to. And a dragon.
Yimit and a tortured man. And another tortured man.
A bunch of dead seekers.
Uh-huh.
Where do you see a dragon?
I'd say that's to the southeast almost directly. There's a frozen area, lots of ice in the ground, lots of steam or fog or something.
Oh,
Slain the winter dragon is soul shackled.
Yep.
That's the bear cub has to say. There was a dead bear up the way. Somebody killed it. It was not me for once.
Nope. I don't remember Did we?
No, he was already dead.
Okay. It's like, wait a minute. No, I don't. No. It's not. Don't remember killing a bear. Killed a lot of other things though so far. Ask what's wrong.
The cub stifles a sob.
I want my mum.
Here, go with one.
The bear cub blinks, sniffles.
Like me, I guess. Only bigger. You seen her, missus?
Ooh. Oh.
I mean, 3 is the one that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Sorrow fight for position on the cub's face. It fights hard not to cry.
Oh no. Oh no, not my mum. I'll go find her. Mum, I'm coming.
The grief-stricken cub hurries off.
Bummer.
I mean, it's just gonna come over here and find dead bear. Or it's gonna despawn one of the two.
It's just sad.
Yep. Oh well. It's like, oh, maybe we get a pet, but no.
Alright, there's a pig over here to talk to.
Did we put out all the pigs?
We did put out all the pigs. I didn't say it was burning. I said it was here you could talk to it.
No, I just had a dragon. In the journal, it still says you gotta put out all the pigs, so.
Conversation piece.
Nice to meet you. How's your day been? Oh, it's been quite a day. One moment, my flesh was flaming with cursed fire. The next, a stranger came along and eased my pain. Now I'm just trying to get used to life as a pig. It's not so easy. I never did enjoy truffles.
One.
Well, I can trace it all back to Brachus Rex, of course. Many of us opposed his reign. Few dared to speak against him, though. A few of us wizards took the chance, though. We figured if we spread the word of his deeds, we might encourage enough people to come together, find a way to take him down. But we underestimated the cowardice of our comrades. All we succeeded in doing was being branded heretics and brought to Brachus Rex's court. The results were horrifying. A double curse turned into pigs and set aflame for eternity. I like not being on fire, so I don't want to complain too much about the pig part.
I like the scholar one. That's really interesting. How did he do it? One is probably the best question. It's just I think 3 is interesting because it lets you take a neat turn through the conversation. That's all.
It is. I want to know.
Well, that's fine.
End of the conversation.
There's a way to handle that. Quick save. All right, go ahead.
I'm afraid I've pursued knowledge so dark. Brachus Rex's source talents were great, but some of his skills and devices were unfathomable. How he came by them, I can't say. I'm not sure. I have prayed to Armadia, but she offers no answers.
I would go with 2, personally.
Really? Oh, what wonderful news! If there's a shrine to Armadia there, I may return to my old self just yet.
Okay.
Head that way now. I hope to see you there.
Okay. That is totally not the right direction.
And eaten by a dragon.
Oh, she's in,
She teleported.
Yeah, she's in the... Because I'm still in the listening with her, and so it followed the pig to Amadia. That's funny. So we could go back to town and talk to the pig and finish that up, and it's 11:30.
Yep.
I'm not sure exactly how much... I mean, he's soul shackled.
We probably just have to talk to him. Might be a quest to free him and earn the favor of a dragon.
It's not such a bad thing, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and teleport back to Amadia's sanctuary.
Found the pig.
Yep. Cass is gonna need to talk to it.
There he is.
Okay.
I've prayed to Armadia real hard, but I'm not sure it's done much good. Still, a wizard trapped in a pig's body. Any ideas?
It's the healing mist in the pool right now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and
just shit in the pool.
Yep.
Oh, what a grand idea! I'll try that. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, nice.
That's not for Bodhi.
That's not the least bit. No. Bink, bink, bink. Bink, bink, bink.
You have heard my prayers.
Oops.
Armadia truly...
Well, hello. May you walk with Armadia. Oh, I'm a wizard. And I was a long time ago, too. In between, I was a pig. And I was on fire for most of that time. It's a long story, but I think I'll leave it in the past and look to the future instead. Of course.
Oh, great. Googly moogly. Oh, her inventory's full. Full.
Set their blades aflame.
She has lots of stuff.
You will bless their armor.
Weapons and armor.
I pray you see them safe.
Oh, she's got lots of toys. She's got lots of toys. We gon' go broke. She got lots of toys. Alright.
Bye now.
Where you going, lady? Get back here.
Probably to wherever her permanent location in the village is gonna end up being.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Magical combat daggers, 12 to 13 physical damage, one does cripple, one does suffocating.
12 to 13 damage, you said?
Yep.
I got 12 to 13, 5% lifesteal, and 11 to 12 plus 1 finesse, plus 3% dodging. I don't think that
those are an upgrade.
No, neither of those are an upgrade. They're more like a side grade. Good.
You want to send me stuff to sell?
Blessed Aman, grant these soldiers your protection. I pray you will strengthen their spirits
What?
and set their blades aflame.
Mm-hmm.
I pray you will bless their arms.
Get those weapons into shape. We'll need them.
You started to say something, Jared, and then you completely cut out.
Yeah.
This may do some damage before it breaks forever.
So I have an Enrage skill book, which is a Warfare 2 skill. Motivate an allied target with the power of rage. Targeted ally character is guaranteed to land critical hits with basic attacks and weapon skills, but is muted. Clears taunted, terrified, charmed, and clear mind statuses. Not sure if anyone wants to learn that one or not. I'll send it to Jor for now anyways.
Did you send me this magical combat dagger that was 1 acid?
Yes, because it's a side. It's the one that we replaced with the Razor, which is 11 to 12, with +1 finesse, +3%. Yeah, I sent it to you. Yes, I intentionally sent it to you.
You already have the Enrage, right?
Don't remember.
Check your skill book.
Yes, I have Enrage.
Okay.
This may do some damage.
Oh, I just bought you a new shield. Darn it. Well, there's a breastplate here for you, so I'm buying that. It's 34 physical armor, 8 magic armor, +1 in, +1 summoning.
Cool. I still love that boomstick. That thing's awesome.
That's why I was like, I have a boomstick. And then I started looking at it. I equipped it. One of its spells, the Staff of Magus, is like 30 damage, I think it was.
Yeah.
25 to 30 fire damage. It's a magic missile.
Mm-hmm. Need to go through and rearrange my skills a little bit more.
The staff itself is even 17 to 21 fire damage. But, you know, that's completely useless in most of our fights. And I'd have to not have shield.
Okay, what do you have for pants, Jer?
Hammered scale pants, 19-4 +2 initiative.
Okay. +2 initiative is probably better than having 2 more points of armor, so we'll leave that one. Finesse armor here. 14-9 pants for finesse armor. Anyone you need that?
Say that again?
Finesse armor, 14-9 pants, plus 10% air resistance.
That's what you just did.
Yeah, that
What
would
was that?
be. She has the 14-9, but she has the +2 initiative. I have I have 10-7, 10% earth resistance, so those would be a slight upgrade for me.
They're only 200 gold, so it's worth it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking at the cheaper stuff first. 1912 chest armor. It's also finesse.
I'm at 15-10.
What do you cast?
10-7 +1 huntsman.
Okay, buying those.
That would be good for her.
Jared, what was the shield we just got you?
It is 58 physical armor, 41 magic armor, +1 con, +5% accuracy.
Okay. So I don't need that then. There's two really nice rings here. One is 16 magic armor, plus 1 wits, 28 hit points. The other one's 16 magic armor, 5 water resist, 1 arrow surge. Those are almost 800 each. What do you got for shoes, Jer?
I have 9 physical armor, 3 magic armor, plus 0.5 movement.
Okay, these are 16-3. Guessing you want those?
Yeah.
What about gloves? What are you using for gloves?
Magical lace scale gloves, 12 physical, 3 magic, plus 1 telekinesis.
Okay, there's 16-3 gloves, but there's no magic on them.
Can make this work. Maybe.
Yeah, I can do without the extra couple of armor points.
Move over to the stream ending. I'm gonna start working on figuring out who the raid is while you guys continue going through the inventory things.
All right, this might be for you, Tristan. They're called boots. Seekers, physical, 13 physical, 10 magic armor, plus 1 wits, plus 14 HP, and it grants skill favorable wind.
Wow. Boots? I've got.
All right, buying those.
Mine are 6 fizz, 4 magic.
Okay. Well, that's a huge upgrade then.
That is a huge upgrade for
Cass, what do you have for boots?
9 and 6.
Okay. How about gloves?
7, 6, plus 1 finesse, plus 1 huntsman.
Okay. Well, these aren't an upgrade for you then.
What is he playing?
All right.
I can make this work. Maybe.
Jared, do you have any interest in going to two-hand weapons, or are you happy with sword and board?
Right now, that shield throw.
Get those weapons into shape. We'll need them. As you command.
Does way more damage than anything. It's 51 to 56. And
Yeah, I agree. And it's every other turn.
Yeah, my current weapon is only about 10 to 11 physical each, but the actual hit comes in at like 20 because of strength modifiers.
Yeah, plus it's other abilities and chance to set that necro fire, right?
Yeah, exactly. And having the shield gives me obviously all that extra non-squishy.
Okay. So I won't go over the two-handed stuff. The only other thing of interest in here is a sword that's 14 to 16 plus 1 strength, blinded for 10%, but I'm guessing the mace you got is better.
My mace is plus 1 pyrokinetic with sets necrofire for 1 turn, 50% chance to succeed. It's 10 to 11 physical, 1 to 2 fire.
I can make this work.
That sword you just mentioned, if it's a one-hander, it sounded better. It was plus strength and what else?
Blinded for 1 turn, 10%.
What was the damage?
14 to 16.
That might be
This may do some damage before it breaks.
a little bit of an upgrade.
Depends on if you're going to use your pyrokinetic abilities or not, but you can always hang on to the mace too. You don't have to sell it.
It's true, and besides, I do have other pyrokinetic pluses, like on the ring and something else.
Okay, so you want that sword then?
Yeah, why not? Because my pyrokinetic is at 3. I can drop this mace and still...
Getting the sword. I'm going to leave the rings. The rings are interesting, but I just don't think they're worth 800 gold. One ring is 16 armor, plus 1 wits and 28 hit points, and the other one is 16 armor, 5% water resistance, and arrow surge. They're nice rings, but I just don't think they're worth 800 gold right now. Especially since we're now down to 1300 gold. Alright. Buying things. Goodbye. Alright.
This one might serve.
Okay.
Not for long.
So, going through the
So
list of
let's
people
see.
that are online, I think we're going to raid over to Derpin Daniel. He's still playing Mass Effect Legendary, or Legacy. Legendary Edition. So, I think we're going to go with that.
Alright, so breastplate to Jer. Sword to Jer. Boots to Tristad. What's your helmet, Jer? Do you have an okay helmet or no?
I think my helmet was actually... It's 14 physical, 2 magic, but it has +1 strength.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Good work, son.
So that's wares,
and poison
and
resistance.
Again, thank you everyone for hanging around, lurking, participating, everything that you guys do. I really appreciate. This is why we do this. So thank you again. Everyone have a good night and be well.
As you wish.
I think these boots were for you, right? 16 physical, 3 magic. Jer?
This one might serve, but not for long.
Yeah.
Okay,